Look closely at this image. Do you see yourself reflected in that screen, in that moment of quiet paralysis? The half-eaten snack, the ticking clock, the looming deadline. It's a scene played out in countless homes, countless minds, every single day. We know this feeling, don't we? That insidious whisper in our ear, later, always later. But what if I told you that in 2025, this familiar struggle has taken on a whole new, chilling dimension? A dimension where the very tools designed to help us, the very advancements that promised a brighter future, are subtly, perhaps even maliciously, feeding the beast of procrastination. We're talking about a world accelerating at breakneck speed, where AI isn't just a buzzword, it's a force reshaping our reality. And with it comes an unprecedented pressure to keep up, to adapt, to evolve. Fail to do so, and you risk being left behind in the digital dust. This isn't just about missing a deadline anymore. It's deeper, more insidious. This isn't just about feeling a bit lazy. This is about the relentless erosion of your mental well-being. The whispers of later turn into shouts of never enough. The guilt, the shame, the anxiety. They build, brick by heavy brick, until they form a towering wall around your potential, around your peace of mind. Have you ever felt that? That tightening in your chest, that hollow ache when you know you should be doing something, anything, but you just can't. The year is 2025. The world is a whirlwind of innovation. AI, once a distant dream, is now interwoven into the fabric of our daily lives. It automates, it optimizes, it predicts. And while it offers incredible opportunities, it also creates an undercurrent of pressure. The fear of obsolescence, the constant need to upskill, the feeling that if you blink you'll miss a critical update, it's all fuel for the procrastination fire. We're bombarded with information, with demands, with the illusion of instant gratification that the digital age provides. It's a perfect storm. The psychological toll is immense. Procrastination isn't just an inconvenience. It's a silent assassin of your inner peace. It steals your joy, saps your energy, and leaves you trapped in a cycle of self-reproach. The constant background hum of unfulfilled tasks, the nagging sense of dread, the feeling of being perpetually behind. These aren't just minor annoyances. They are significant contributors to stress, anxiety, and even depression. Your mind, a place of sanctuary, becomes a battlefield. And what about the masks procrastination wears? It's not a one-size-fits-all monster. Sometimes it's the meticulous craftsman, forever polishing, forever refining, trapped in the endless loop of perfectionism. They fear that anything less than flawless is a failure, so they never begin or never finish. Other times it's the timid soul, paralyzed by the specter of failure. They'd rather not try at all than risk falling short. Better to live with the regret of what could have been than the sting of what wasn't. And then there's the bored student, the uninspired worker for whom the task at hand feels like a monotonous, soul-crushing chore. Boredom, in its own way, can be as paralyzing as fear. Do any of these sound familiar? Perhaps you wear more than one of these masks. But let's pull back the curtain, shall we? Let's delve into the intricate machinery of your own mind. Why do we fall prey to this habit, even when we know it's detrimental? The answer, surprisingly, lies deep within your brain's reward system. Your brain is wired for pleasure, for immediate gratification. When faced with a difficult or unpleasant task, your brain seeks an escape, a quick hit of dopamine. That scroll through social media, that mindless video, that extra cup of coffee. These are tiny bursts of pleasure that temporarily override the discomfort of the real work. It's a battle between your rational self and your primal urges, and too often the primal urges win. Here's another fascinating and perhaps unsettling truth. Procrastination can be a coping mechanism. Yes, you heard me right. When life throws its inevitable curveballs, when stress and anxiety become overwhelming, the act of delaying, of putting off, can feel like a brief respite. It's a way to avoid the immediate discomfort, to momentarily escape the pressure. It's a maladaptive strategy, of course, a temporary bandage on a gaping wound. But in the moment it can feel like survival. We trick ourselves into believing that by postponing, we are lessening the burden, when in reality we are simply postponing the pain and magnifying it later. And for some, the roots of procrastination run even deeper, intertwining with neurodevelopmental differences. The connection between procrastination and ADHD is a significant one. Individuals with ADHD often struggle with executive functions, planning, organizing, initiating tasks, and regulating attention. For them, procrastination isn't a choice, it's a symptom. It's a constant uphill battle against an internal landscape that makes sustained focus and task initiation incredibly challenging. Understanding this isn't an excuse, it's a pathway to tailored strategies and greater self-compassion. So how do we break free? How do we dismantle this invisible prison we've built for ourselves? The answer isn't a single magic pill, it's a series of deliberate, consistent actions. First, and perhaps most crucially, is the art of setting realistic and achievable goals. Stop overwhelming yourself with Everest-sized ambitions. Instead, break those colossal tasks down into tiny, digestible bites. Think of it like a journey. You don't climb a mountain in a single leap. You take one step, then another, then another. Each tiny victory fuels your momentum. Next, we weaponize time itself. Enter the world of time management techniques. Have you heard of the Pomodoro method? It's elegantly simple. 25 minutes of focused work, followed by a 5-minute break. Repeat. This creates a rhythm, a cadence, that trains your brain to concentrate in short bursts. Or perhaps time blocking, where you literally schedule every minute of your day, assigning specific tasks to specific time slots, like appointments with yourself. These aren't just arbitrary rules, they're psychological frameworks designed to create structure and eliminate decision fatigue. And in 2025, we have powerful allies at our fingertips, productivity tools and apps. These aren't distractions, they're strategic weapons in your fight against procrastination. Think of task managers that break down projects, note-taking apps that capture fleeting ideas, or distraction blockers that create a digital fortress around your focus. Use them to streamline tasks, automate repetitive actions, and minimize the mental friction that often leads to delay. They're not a substitute for discipline, but they are incredibly effective force multipliers. But tools and techniques are only part of the equation. To truly conquer procrastination, we must become detectives of our own minds. We must identify and address the root cause of our specific brand of delay. Is it that paralyzing fear of not being good enough? Is it the relentless pursuit of an impossible perfection? Or is it simply a profound lack of interest in the task itself? Shining a light on these underlying emotions is the first step towards disarming them. Acknowledge them, understand them, and then only then can you begin to dismantle their power over you. And what about motivation? How do we keep that flickering flame alive? By embracing the power of positive reinforcement and self-rewarding systems. Think of your brain like a loyal but sometimes lazy dog. It responds to treats. Finish that dreaded report. Treat yourself to 15 minutes of your favorite podcast. Completed a challenging workout? Enjoy a guilt-free episode of that show you love. These aren't bribes, they're powerful psychological triggers that train your brain to associate difficult tasks with positive outcomes, building new, healthy habits. Finally, remember this: you are not alone in this battle. Building a supportive community or finding an accountability partner can be a game changer. Share your struggles, celebrate your wins, and lean on someone when the urge to procrastinate becomes overwhelming. A simple check-in, a shared goal, the knowledge that someone else is counting on you. These external forces can provide the crucial push you need when your internal motivation wavers. The shared journey makes the burden lighter, the path clearer. Now let's bring it all together, specifically for the unique challenges and opportunities of 2025. This is where AI, previously a potential source of distraction, becomes your most potent ally. Learn to leverage AI tools. Need help brainstorming? AI can provide 1,000 ideas in seconds. Drowning in research? AI can summarize complex articles. Stuck on a repetitive task? AI can automate it, freeing your precious time and energy for the creative, strategic work that truly matters. Don't fight AI. Embrace it as your personal productivity assistant. Next, optimize your digital workspace. In an age saturated with digital noise, your screen can be a minefield of distractions. Take control. Close unnecessary tabs. Turn off non-essential notifications. Use tools that block distracting websites during your work sessions. Design your digital environment to be a sanctuary of focus, not a playground of endless diversions. Think of it as creating a personalized digital fortress against procrastination. And perhaps the most powerful tool in your arsenal, especially in the fast-paced world of 2025, is the profound simplicity of mindfulness. In a world that constantly demands your attention, mindfulness is the art of bringing your attention back to the present moment. Practicing meditation, even for just a few minutes a day, can dramatically reduce stress, improve your focus, and enhance your ability to resist the urge to procrastinate. It's not about emptying your mind, it's about training your mind to be present, to observe without judgment, and to choose intention over impulse. It's the ultimate antidote to the frenetic energy of the modern world. The battle against procrastination isn't won overnight. It's a journey, a continuous practice, a commitment to yourself. But armed with understanding, with strategies, and with the incredible tools available to us in 2025, you have everything you need to reclaim your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. What's the one thing you're going to commit to doing differently starting today to overcome your biggest procrastination hurdle? Share your thoughts, your struggles, and your successes in the comments below. Let's build a community where we uplift and inspire each other. If this video resonated with you, if it sparked a flicker of hope or a surge of determination, then give it a like. Your support helps this message reach more people who are struggling just like you. Comment with your biggest takeaway or a tip that's helped you conquer procrastination. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the human psyche. Until next time, remember, the future belongs to those who act today. Don't let procrastination steal another moment of your precious life.